So I spent all day making bushings for my bars. Basically, if you've ever taken apart handlebars on something, the little rubber bushings in there, the way I was using them with the China bar clamps, it meant there was a bunch of play. So my bars were, unless I spent, you know, an hour with a protractor and ruler or something, they were always crooked no matter what I'd do. And they would flex when I would try and do stoppies. And I think I made these bushings out of just aluminum, and then used some actual like pro taper bar clamps, and I think it actually improved the way that it does stoppies. So now the only other problem I have for stoppies, or the only thing that's not helping me, is my front rotor is a little fucked up. Ah, man, I feel like I get a few good ones, and then every one after that I start drifting, the ass end just starts drifting to the side. I think it's because I keep trying to go faster, and I need to not go faster. I need to be smoother. Still can't do sit-down circles, but basically the goal was to test out these bushings, see if they made any difference, and I think they did. Oh, and I gotta delete the ABS because there's definitely air in my brakes, and I can't get it out. See, like, I had it up high there, like I could feel that, not probably balance point, but I mean it was up there, or felt like it. The ass end just started kicking over to the left. So I don't know what it is that I'm doing now, but before I turned my GoPro on, I was not doing that, and I was actually doing fairly well. So I don't know. That was the weirdest scrape. Man, I think I need to go slower until I get used to it. I think I'm being too aggressive. I'm out-aggressiving my current skill level. Try a little slower. The only problem with going slow that I've noticed, that's the only time that I looped my Grom. I was going so slow that you try and just get it up really high, and you end up just either kind of stopping or looping. So let's come in nice and slow. Whatever I'm doing to try and counter the ass end swinging is not what I'm supposed to be doing, because it's not working. I think I'm also, I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I try to, if I'm not making progress, I try to do different, or change my strategy a little bit every time. But stoppies are one thing that I've never really spent any time on them at all, as you can probably tell. Alright, so I'm pretty sure. So the problem I'm having right at this particular moment is the ass end is drifting to the left. And whatever I'm doing, I'm making it go further to the left. But it's just like an instinct, you know? So it's very hard to override whatever instinct I have that's making it worse. The problem is you got to get up there long enough to be able to adjust yourself, but I think maybe, I mean, I am skidding the front tire. Maybe I'm just trying to bring it up too fast. The ground does slope a little bit here, but I don't think that that is my problem. If I said it was, that would definitely be an excuse. It seems like no matter what I do, I'm just drifting the ass end over. I guess I need to like push with that shoulder, my left shoulder, I think. Much easier said than done. I do think I probably should have geared this down. I'm just waiting on a rear caliper for the rear handbrake, and then I should have everything to set that up, but I'm almost positive that I'm gonna have to either use the clutch a lot for stand-up circles or gear it down. Okay, part of the problem too is once I start drifting like that, I immediately let off the brake, which if stoppies or anything like wheelies, you probably can't fix anything if you're not, like if you let the wheel down too low. I don't know. I swear, unless something in my front end loosened up, the first few I did were pretty good, but maybe I was going slower or just bringing it up slower. Not sure. But that was the main goal for today, was just to see if those bushings made any difference. And I think they definitely did at least make a little bit. Trying to practice sit down circles, but can't even do that right now. Alright, let's see. That was the most aggressive clutch up ever. Lower gearing would help a little bit. But also just practice would help. Alright, so right there, I went pretty slow. So maybe I just need to bring it up slower. Maybe I'm bringing it up too aggressively. No, still drifted. I guess I gotta push. I'm gonna try just pushing more on the left bar. That's what I'm gonna try. Maybe try a circle in between each one. That was almost had something going on. I am afraid to high side this because I'm pretty sure the plastics are gonna hit the ground since I don't have a cage. I don't really want to put a cage on this. I might, if anything, just get some of the cheap little frame sliders, because I don't know. I think that might be enough to, you know. Alright, well that was... I don't know what I did differently there. I think I actually just tried to grab the tank more with my legs. This is probably going to be a pretty boring video, but... it's all part of the process. Whoa. It doesn't like it when I stall it sometimes and start it. It has to crank for a little, but that was that was embarrassing. I guess I probably shouldn't even really bother recording stoppies on the GoPro. I'm assuming you can't see shit. Yeah, the longer I tried to hold that up there, the more I just slid it over. I think I forgot my strategy of trying to push on the left bar. That's probably my favorite thing about this bike is you can dip way back like you're gonna scrape and not go far enough and then decide, oh, I want to go a little further and actually try and scrape, and you can it just seems like you can hang out back there for so long, like slowly letting it down most of the time, unless I don't know, unless I do something weird. But I think that's probably all I'm gonna do for now. I was trying stoppies the other day though, and I was pretty disappointed. So I don't know, I feel like today these ones weren't great, but the first ones I did were actually pretty decent. But I did not have the GoPro on. Again, not that you can see much. Maybe I should get like a rear facing GoPro, put it on the rear 12 bar or something. I mean, I feel like I'm trying to pull it up at that little, I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but I'm trying to pull it up at that little log there on the dirt. I love this bike. I don't care if I suck at stoppies and I'm not doing so great at wheelies. I don't know what I need to do. I tried doing two different things there. The first thing I tried doing was left shoulder. Didn't do anything. Tried pushing with the right shoulder. Made everything worse. So maybe I'll call it a day before I get hurt. In case you didn't know, the Duke 390 is basically a dirt bike, so. Let's see, can I do a donut in this dirt? Let's find a good donut spot. That's probably the only time that you will ever see me do a donut, is in the dirt, because I can't do them on pavement. I can barely do them in the dirt with a street tire. Kind of fun though. This dirt is not good. But yeah. small Duke update video. Not really well, I guess kind of an update. Still waiting on some stuff for the handbrake bracket. Improved my bushings to practice stoppies. I just need a new front rotor now, and then I have no more excuses for stoppies. I was gonna try and do a coaster down there, and I didn't. Look at that Duke 390 power. See, like, sometimes I can do coasters. But yeah, that's, guess that's it for now.